Okay girls, in this video we're going to talk about the front foot defensive shot. And the front foot defensive shot is used when the ball's coming in line with the stumps at a good length, okay? So in around this area here. When the ball comes short, we can play back foot defense, and we'll learn about that in another video. But for this video, we're going to learn about the front foot defensive shot. And this will get you out of a lot of trouble when you have a good ball coming onto the stumps. So basically girls, we start off with our basic stance, our grip, okay, which we learn about in other videos. If you're still struggling with that, have a look at those, because I'm not going over them in this video. So we've got our stance, we've got our grip, okay? We talked about backswing. We've got our backswing, our eyes are level, fixed on the bowler. We talked about this, all about this stuff in the other videos. Okay, so we're ready to face the bowler. Bowler's about to bowl, okay? We're standing side on, bowler's coming. Bowler's bowling it, and it's coming straight on the stumps. I'll move back a little bit so I'm on screen. First thing we do, girls, we dip our shoulder, okay, to get onto that front foot. We'll move our weight to that front foot. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move my front foot towards the line of the ball, okay? And what I mean by that is that if the ball's out on the offside, what I mean by move to the line of the ball, I'm going to come out here and move to where the ball is, okay? Instead of just poking my bat out like that, because that's when we get into trouble. So making sure we're moving my front foot to the line of the ball, okay? And as you see when I do that, girls, is my back foot stays completely still. So watch that, okay? You can see, forgetting about the shot that I just played, you can see that my back foot stays completely still. As soon as that back foot starts moving with it, that's when we get stumped. Okay, so really, really important that when we dip our shoulder and move our front foot forward, our back foot always stays completely still. Okay, so that's all to do with the footwork. One more thing with the footwork with the defensive shot. So we've got our backswing, we're dipping our shoulder, we're moving our front foot forward to the line of the ball. Okay, what you can see now, my front leg is bent, back leg is nice and straight. Really important with the footwork. Okay, so back foot stays anchored, front foot moves to the line of the ball. Front foot knee is bent, back foot is nice and straight, okay? And now we'll start looking at the swing. So, to get the footwork done, we're moving our foot forward. I'll move back a little bit. Moving our front foot forward to the line of the ball, okay? Now the swing. As we swing our bat through, our shoulders are going to rotate as well. Okay, so we're going from more of a side-on angle to a more front-on angle when we bring the bat down, okay? So I'll do that from a side on for you girls. So as we come through with the shot, my shoulders become more side on, front on side rather than side on. Okay, so that's really important. So as our shoulders become more side on, not completely round, but they will come round, okay? So, shoulders are coming side on, we're going forward. Now, what you can see here girls, is that my bat stops in line with my pad, and that is the key to a defensive shot. Okay, we're not swinging through the ball and trying to hit it miles away. All we're trying to do is stop the ball from coming onto the stumps or hitting my pad. Okay, so we're moving the front foot forward. Bat comes in line with the front pad. Okay, if we stop our bat behind our front pad, that's when the ball can hit our pad. LBWs are likely. Okay, especially if the ball's on the stumps. So making sure that we get the bat in line or slightly in front of our front pad is going to be ideal for the shot, okay? The other thing you see, girls, is we want to have our shot or our bat in line with our pad before the ball even reaches ourselves, okay? So as we're doing this, girls, we're coming forward, bat stops. We're going to let the ball hit our bat. We're not going to make the bat hit the ball, okay? So, we're coming forward, bat's hitting the ball, we're stopping our bat. Bat is angled downwards. If our bat's angled up in the air, when we play the shot, the ball's going to go in the air and we're going to get caught. Okay? So, one more thing that I want to talk about with this is our hands. We talked about in other videos about having soft hands, and that is really important for the block shot. If I go out and play the shot with hard hands, I'm sort of prodding at the ball or poking at it, okay? And what that means is if I'm playing with hard hands, I've got more chance of getting an edge and it's going to carry through to the wicketkeeper. So, if we play with nice soft hands with a nice dominant top hand, if the ball does hit the edge of my bat, it's going to fall short of the wicketkeeper. So the harder you hold the bat, the more chance you got of the ball carrying through the wicketkeeper or the slip quarter. So, when we come through and play the shot, nice soft hands. Okay, and as you can see, in terms of getting bowled, I'm not likely to get bowled because my bat is positioned right beside my pad. As soon as we bring the bat out here, we create a massive gap for us to get bowled in. So, the last thing is the positioning once we've finished the shot. Okay, we're playing the shot. As you can see, I'm going to be hitting the ball in line with my eyes, or right beneath my eyes. And by doing this, I'm creating a 9 with my body. So once we've finished playing the shot, girls, we want to be creating that 9 with our body. So I'll bring it back a little bit and watch this. So I've created a 9. By doing that, the ball's going to hit my bat right underneath my eyes. That means I'm going to see the ball the whole way through. Okay? We'll go through this one more time, but a bit fast this time and all in one motion, okay? So, we've got our backswing, our eyes are level, head's ready, stance is good, grip's good. Okay, we're dipping our front shoulder forward to get that weight onto the front foot. We're stepping our front foot in line with the ball. Back foot stays anchored, okay? We bring our bat forward, the shoulders move round. The bat stops just in line with our pad with no gap between our bat and the pad so we don't get bowled. Bat's going to come slightly in front of the pad so we've got less chance of getting LBW'd. Okay, elbows pointing nice and forward. Bat's angled down and we're letting the ball hit the bat. The bat's not hitting the ball, really critical. Nice soft hands, girls. As you can see, I've only got really 2 fingers on the bottom of the bat. Okay, if somebody pulled the bat from me now, they could probably pull it quite easily. And as you can see, girls, I'm going to be hitting the ball underneath my eyes and I'm creating a 9 with that bat. Really important. One more time, girls. But this time, I'm just going to play the shot with no talking. Okay guys, so that's how you play the front foot defensive block. If you've got any other questions, have a look in the guide. That's where you'll see some pictures. Might be a little bit more easy to follow if you like reading things and learning. Otherwise, ask me some questions if you do have any questions. Girls, I'll see you in the next video where we learn how to play the back foot defensive shot.